I'm Joan Forgione from Paper Moon Knits, and today I'm going to show you how I like to do the tubular bind off in the round. The tubular bind off is a stretchy bind off. It's a sewn bind off, and what I like about it is it's super stretchy and it also looks beautiful. You can see that the edge rolls around. There is no visible chain in it as in a typical bind off. So you can see it just kind of rolls around itself, and the inside and the outside of the cuff looks beautiful. It's done on 1 by 1 typically, although there is a way to rearrange the stitches in a 2 by 2 to do it. Maybe I'll do that in another video. So the way I like to do it is I take a locking stitch marker and I put the first 2 stitches, which are typically a knit and a purl, on the locking stitch marker, just like that. This is going to become important when we finish off the bind off. So I'm just going to lock that on, leave that alone, and then I'm going to get my tapestry needle over here, and I am going to thread a tail. You're going to cut a tail about 4 times as long as the circumference of whatever you're binding off. So I'll just thread that needle. Oh, if I can, give me a little bit of a problem. There we go. So if you're familiar with Kitchener stitch or grafting, this will look familiar to you. It's the same rhythm, and you'll see what I mean. So we're going to start off with the knit stitch. Here's the knit, and we're going to put our tapestry needle in as if to knit. We're going to slide it off. We're going to pull the yarn through. Not too tight. And then we're going to skip this purl stitch here, and we're going to go into the next knit stitch as if to purl. And just pull it through. Now we're going to go into the first purl stitch here as if to purl and take it off the needle. Then we're going to skip this knit stitch and we're going to go in between the 2 stitches on the needle and then go in as if to knit in that second purl stitch. These are going to stay on the needle. And we're going to snug that up a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to go into this knit stitch as if to knit. Take it off the needle, skip a stitch, go into the second knit stitch as if to purl, and leave it on. We're going to go into this purl stitch as if to purl, and we're going to take it off. Then we're going to go around the back through the 2 stitches and then into this knit stitch as if to knit. So this is the trickiest part of this. We're we're just going to keep a good tension on this. So one more time, we're going to go into the first knit stitch as if to knit, take it off the needle. And we're going to go into the second knit stitch, so skip a stitch as if to purl. I'm going to snug it up. We're going to go into this purl stitch as if to purl and take it off. Then we're going to go between these two stitches. And then come around and go into the purl stitch as if to knit. So really it's like a two-set process. It's knit, off, purl, the second knit, then purl this first one and off, and then knit the second purl. So one more time, we're going to knit this, put this tapestry needle into the knit stitch as if to knit and take it off. Then we're going to skip a stitch and go into the second knit stitch as if to purl and leave it on. We're going to go into this purl stitch as if to purl, take it off, and then we're going to go behind and between these two stitches. And then this is a purl stitch. We're going to go around and put the tapestry needle in as if to knit. There's a little knot here. Let's see if I can take that out. Okay. And you can see that the edge is forming, it's rolling. So when the first stitch on your needle is a knit, you're going to put the tapestry needle as if to knit, skip a stitch, put the tapestry needle into the second knit stitch as if to purl. So it's a set, knit, knit. Then when the first one is a purl, we're going to purl this off between the two stitches. And then in as if to knit. Okay, I'm going to finish this up and I'm going to meet you at the end of the bind off. So we're on the last few stitches here, and I'm just going to demonstrate one more time. It's knit, off, purl, on, and then purl, off, between the stitches, knit, on. Now you see we have 2 stitches left. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these 2 last stitches here that are on the locking stitch marker. So what we're going to do is we're going to knit off, and then we're going to take that first stitch that we had from the locking stitch marker, and we're just going to purl on. Then we're going to go back to the needle, we're going to purl off, and then we're going to go to that second stitch, we're going to go between them, and we're going to go around, we're going to knit that on, and then we're going to undo the locking stitch marker. I'm going to give it a little tug, and you can see that we have a nice stretchy edge. nicely finished. We're going to weave that in at the end. And that's what it looks like. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more tutorials. Thanks for watching.